从前有座山，山里头有座庙，庙里有个老和尚讲故事。他讲的是什么呢？功夫是个啥？传说有绝学，深山藏秘籍，觅得一神兵，逍遥闯江湖，仗义行天下。
A weapon is an extension of the human body. All Kung Fu practitioners want to find the ideal weapon. After being forged in the fire, a weapon is further shaped by the physiology and psychology of its owner until it becomes an integral part of his life. The world is like a furnace. As we forge weapons, we are also shaped by them. There are many legends surrounding weapons and their owners. On Mount Song is a sacred site for Zen Buddhism and martial arts, Shaolin Temple. Many Kung Fu masters have honed their skills here.
Shaolin 棍实战性非常强，俗话讲就是说，枪扎一条线，棍打一虎片，比较刚猛。
云南苏宁火车站发生暴力恐怖案件，造成29人死亡，130多人受伤。
People have become more and more aware of the fight against terrorism in the world. Liang Jihong, a master of Shaolin stick skills, was invited to teach the Chinese Special Police Shaolin stick skills in June of 2015.
我的武术生涯中，以前就做教练，没有当过教官，这是我第一次，我感觉很光荣。当时公安的领导就说了一句：“你能为人民做点事儿。”我感觉这个荣誉太大了。当时我确实是欣然接受。
A weapon is an extension of the human body. In China, sticks are regarded as the ancestor of all weapons. They are easy to find and rarely lethal, since they have no sharp edges. For this reason, sticks have become the most commonly used weapons in Shaolin Kung Fu.
在比较僻静的地方，进行了棍对棍、棍对刀反复的这种演练，检验这些动作的实用性，就是说怎样使少林棍在这个实战中起到更好的作用。
Chinese people understand that sticks can be used to punish an opponent without killing him. In Liang Jihong's opinion, he and sticks both hate evil and never yield. For centuries, Shaolin monks have been subduing enemies, upholding justice, and protecting the nation with sticks. Today, this will be Liang Jihong's responsibility. Violent terrorist incidents today usually happen in public areas, complicating terrorism prevention. Shaolin stick skills, which punish but do not kill, could take center stage in this effort. As soon as he arrives in Hulu Dao, Liang Jihong begins training the special police.
马步，第二个动作叫左右跳裆。一，马步，马步。二，上步，盖顶，弹腿，弓步，后手在腰间。对，刚才我看很有气势，但是马步、弓步要做好。再来一遍，注意，预备。 第一个动作发枪，咔，一，三。少林功夫在这个现代社会起到了它应起的作用，确实感到很高兴。能做这一份工作，我感觉到一是荣幸，二是高兴。
It only takes a few months to master stick skills, but years to master blade skills, and a lifetime to master spear skills. The spear is truly the king of weapons.
1、2，或者这样头，嘿，来，再来。
Chen Zhenfeng is a master of Shaolin 13-movement spear skills. Today, he's preparing to stage a drama featuring Chinese weapons, with the spear playing the leading role. Having the spear appear on the stage in the right position requires intense training of the actor.
来拿它，来拿它们打出来，来，来，停，在这这样做，起头，停。 漂亮，跳起来，对，停，好，再来一次，停，喂，停。
The Shaolin 13-movement spear skills are named after their 13 moves. It requires a fair amount of strength. After several hours of training, the actor is exhausted.
停，停，再来，停停停，打，好，再来一次。2个手。 我5岁半左右跟着我父亲开始习武的，我晚上也看过，他都在月光下练他的枪，很迅速，很猛。在我心目中，我很崇拜我父亲。爹。 中午下饭，
下饭，擦沫。
俺爹在那晒着呢。
你爹不要带劲儿，心脏不要好。
也瘦，
瘦啊，
吃着也不中，
吃着也不中，那就臭屁臭味了。哎。
Chen Jianfeng's father, Chen Wujing, used to be the spear king of Dongfeng City. An accident 8 years ago hit him hard, and he's not been the same since.
这是这节目嘛，是把俺兵器里头最主要体现咱的13枪哎。
13枪这讲吗？你会吗？
我会，但是现在这学生跟以往不一样。你像我从小你教我时候，你打我，哎，打我再狠，我都得练。昨天有个学生练累了，说他2句儿，哎，他不练，他起来抖啊，给我一人扔下来，给我气的呀不能行。
那练也不行啊，那你自己来，那得排，继续排，继续练。
我自己练，那但是你给你绝活得给我拿过
来。这枪啊，拿来。这枪。
那枪哎？
你去找找。
我去找找。俺这枪。
不知道啊，这多少不练呢，我也不知道都能练出来。哎，你信不信？
是在哪院？
你上哪院看看，上哪院找找。
So that he wouldn't feel sad when he saw his old spears, his family hid them. Eventually, they forgot where they put them. As his son looks for his spear, Chen Wujing pulls himself up on the rope hanging from the roof. He wants to meet his old friend like a true kung fu master after 8 years since their last meeting. After searching every corner of his home, Chen Jianfeng finally finds the spears that his father once used to dominate the kung fu world. Unfortunately, the heads of the spears are covered with rust.
这枪给你拿来，哪根是你常用的枪啊？哪根是你常用的？这根，这根吧。
这个枪是吧？用的年龄不少呀，用的头发要强，用的这带着也会。你陪伴我几十年，几十年。你陪伴我这几十年，我也陪伴你到头发就是到这条中间，鞋子不会再跟着你了。这是我下一生的梦。对不起，你不陪伴你了，让我就让我孩子陪伴你吧。就是叫我丈夫陪伴你吧。那个枪过，还有一次我跟你说说，有练枪，想让必定得有这个动作，还得比出来，像背枪， 我动动能这样都能背上，我背上。枪撂下来以后，背后接着枪，这手双手这枪再往那一双，这手也往那接，啪接出去，这手看着跟那枪头差不多，到这是下去接就是这手是双哎，掐一双，这手过来都接住了，接住都撂下去了。我这一生就是到头啊，就是你要不你吧。
行吧，爹。放那歇歇吧。
我谢谢。
The former, King of Spears, officially bids goodbye to his precious weapon. Then he teaches his son the most important move, how to display the spear. After that, he'll wait to see the Shaolin 13-movement spear skills performed on the stage.
一下在床上都躺了6年，躺到床上，他还是在一直的说功夫，叫我要好好把功夫练好。他自己起不来了，他把这个希望都寄托给我身上，所以我不会让他失望。
But in June 2015, Chen Wujing sadly passed away before the drama was staged. Chen Zhenfeng promised to do all he can to fulfill his father's wishes. Every day, Zheng Shuji begins his routine at 2 a.m. Traditional Kung Fu masters believe that practicing early in the morning is best for improving their skills.
2点多，在那个时候就起来了，很静。在这个时候是我的工作时间。
Zheng Shuji is 64 years old. His day-to-day schedule is different from most people. He never misses his daily Zen meditation in the mountains. Unlike most days, today he comes deep into the mountains after morning practice to carry out his big plan. To other people, Zheng Shuji is just an odd, old resident of the town. But he doesn't care what other people think. He comes and goes and does whatever he feels. He lives in his own world. His real identity is that of a carpenter. Few people know that this Kung Fu master has had 5 passports and visited 46 different countries. These days, he stays at home and focuses on making a Dharma rod, a sort of ceremonial adze or mattock, out of wood he found in the mountains.
刀磨拐杖很巧妙，好似拐杖半翁老。白天伴君行百里，我与强盗当瑞毛。左一拐，右一拐，四面八方枪难来。他是专门打两边，因为这个行家呢，他都是走偏门的，所以说这专打行家。
果儿，爷爷给你做了一个小打磨杖，从今天开始，爷爷就教你练打磨杖，好好练功，给弟弟做一个榜样。1、2、3，1、2、3，哎，对，好。叫你打头。
我要把这个东西，留给儿子啊，留给孙子呀。数年之后，就是说我不在的时候，我的孙子会拿去，哎呀，这是我爷爷给我造的，心情非常高兴啊，都是后继有人呐。
1、2、3，好。
Wheat turns yellow in June in Henan province on the Central Plains. Sui Zhongwu is busy harvesting wheat in the field with his son. A real Kung Fu master knows that both a rod and a sickle can be used as a weapon. Sui Zhongwu's father, Sui Shiqi, is also a Kung Fu master. His weapon of choice is a pair of elaborate double-bladed sickles. Now 93, he's been practicing Kung Fu for more than 70 years. In Dongfeng, almost all the legends about the sickle involve Sui Shiqi. As a special weapon of Shaolin Kung Fu, the sickle is famous for its sharpness and strength.
这个兵器里面，操练是最难的。它因为前面是还带钩带刺，下面还有结构复杂，用起来复杂。它这个需要一种合法和身法。
The sickle is both a farm tool and a weapon. In spite of being a Kung Fu master for 70 years, Sui Shiqi is always cautious. He believes there is danger in all weapons. The sharper the weapon, the more careful its owner should be. Being able to hold and release as needed is the most important virtue of Kung Fu practitioners.
人练武为了啥？不是为了门前门后3句话不投机，打过打他几拳就是得挨，这不对呀。练武人武德比谁的强，一生很安全。
Kung Fu practitioners describe the meteor hammer of Shaolin Temple as being swift as lightning and powerful as thunder. It always catches the enemy off guard.
流星锤是软兵器的一种，它和其他兵器的最大不同就是能缠绕、能收发、能滚长、能远能近。刚里带柔，柔里带刚，刚柔相济，手法自如，心想到哪里，手就走到哪里，力就用到哪里，锤就打到哪里。
Chen Tongchuan is the head coach at a Kung Fu school. Hundreds of thousands of people now practice Kung Fu in Dongfeng. They have great respect for Shaolin Kung Fu. Several days ago, Chen's tutor, Hao Shijai, a great Kung Fu master, suddenly passed away, taking some of the ultimate Kung Fu skills to the grave. Chen must face this harsh reality.
我思想也很沉重。这些老拳师，有些会这么突然的离去，不但是他们走了，同时也把这些宝贵的东西也都带走了。在我们心目中，在我们眼里，他们永远都是强者。
Chen decides to begin visiting surviving masters of Shaolin Kung Fu, hoping to preserve their Kung Fu skills with his camera.
发功后我心脏都受不了了，原来成天练，心脏可以，你看抖，抖我身子，这身子走的时候，光想抖个身子，这就是受不了啊。
Many older Kung Fu masters with ultimate skills want to withdraw from the world of martial arts, greatly saddening Chen.
感觉能联动嘞，你看他推荐，了解。
有些一段时间都不老见了，你不知道他们的身体条件都咋样，体力，
也跟不上，
恐怕是跟不上。你要是说比划了，慢慢了，你不要质量了，那我存着也没事儿。我咱心想了，你不搞就不搞，你搞你就是出于内心的想觉得尽量在原有的条件上把它搞好，是吧？你练出来的东西，这一看，耶，你最起码得想着没事儿了，是吧？
征集收集的时候，遇到了不少困难，也遇到了不少阻碍。如果是把我们老祖宗传下来的这种宝贝东西都把它丢掉了，我们没有给它继承好，没有把它发扬好，那是我们的罪过。我想只要我有这个意志，有这个信念，我们都会一点一点把它克服。
Chen Tongchuan has made up his mind. He decides to follow his heart and put his ideas into action. No matter how the times change, Kung Fu practitioners should persevere. They can't stop practicing, even if everyone else gives up.
我现在年龄还不大，我还能练动，并且还想练。用你的自己的行动，用你自己的表率，来感染你周围的人。
这个武术这东西最讲理，是真的假不了，是假的也真不了。行家伸伸手，便知有没有啊。就拿韩天锦来说。
Wang Ganchen hasn't had any customers during the past 20 days, but he still doesn't want to see his furnace fire go out for good.
够上一员虎将，但是跟诸葛亮比的一块儿差的太多。咱不用说武艺高低。
Wang makes up his mind to create a traditional broadsword in the style of Shaolin Temple.
不但棍子被人家崩飞了。
Everything is ready, but Wang is somewhat confused. He's forgotten how to forge a broadsword.
刚想往外冲，能冲得出去？嗷嗷一嗓子，旁边就蹦过一位来，老匹夫。
这子大刀是最少是35年前打的刀，一直都没走。现在这机器做的精致的很，看着好看，咱做着达不到人家的水平，人都高了，就我说我做着都撵不上形式了。
Wang sketches a broadsword from memory on paper. He's determined to make one that will reflect well on his craft. Forging a broadsword requires the concerted effort of two people. Wang's assistant has come to help him.
老头儿，出来了，哎呀，打刀的呀！你是富人，你是打菜打人的，打狗人练武的武术刀。
哦，我叫你打菜刀个练的喂，你练武的刀你也会打？
哥哥对对吧？
这年轻人可别都不走这种活来呀！你看有这把式的，
说这里头挑将军嘛，那人。这为啥打这个刀嘞？就是因为现在已经是老警了，往后就都不会再干。打把这刀嘞放到那以后嘞，所有留念，将来有过100年以后了，就孩子们建屋事情做留念，就是这意思。
30 years ago, Wang was still good at forging broadswords, and many kung fu practitioners had him forge broadswords for them. Wang is proud of this. After being beaten and heated many times, Wang's broadsword finally takes shape.
100名侠义英雄，头上顶着藤盔，身上都有藤甲护身。这玩意儿好护弓箭，手中提着利刃，从四面八方冲进金灯阵。这会儿，武圣于和死的消息传到大阵来了。金灯剑客夏遂良还在阵上指挥着呢。
饶了，打了一把好刀，这刀咱不卖。
留着留纪念。
打的可以。
用拐杖往里拨他的刀。刘世杰知道他这拐杖是有劲，碰上刀就得飞，赶紧抽刀使了个国脑藏头，
though the age of cold weapons is over, Wang still hopes his broadsword can ignite the passion of Kung Fu practitioners. No weapon is better than the human body. In Liu Genjian's opinion, his arm is an ideal weapon.
铁臂功主要是平时的击打的回数多了，肌肉变硬了，变得如钢似铁了，都有一定的杀伤力了，以防对方打来是防卫。
Liu works as a cook at a school in Dongfeng. Every day he cooks for more than 3,700 people. But no one knows that he's a master of iron arm skills. He practices his Kung Fu skills as he cuts vegetables, beats eggs, cooks vegetables, and kneads dough. After repeatedly tempering in the fire, the weapon returns to its original point, which is the human body. Portable and unnoticed, the human body is the most powerful weapon of all. Wang Zhongren enjoys a very good reputation in Dongfeng. He's open and forthright, but he's been troubled by a problem for years.
"作为师傅来说，这一年找不到一个好的徒弟，没有一个这样的人去坚持，非常失望。"
But what worries him more is a Japanese man named Satoshi Kawaguchi.
我原来在日本练过日本的武术，日本武术的老师告诉我，我们练的日本武术老祖先是中国少林寺。他这么说的。从那个时候，在我脑子里有了中国少林寺这个印象。
10 days from now, Satoshi Kawaguchi will come to Dongfeng for the 40th time. He's been learning Kung Fu from Wang for 20 years. But Wang hasn't decided whether or not to teach him the skills of the spring-autumn long-hilt broadsword skills.
说起王宗仁收了个日本徒弟，直接可蒙面，什么意思？跟过去说的人说你是叛徒的，这人非常矛盾，纠结来纠结去，心里不能承受。
师傅， 还要多长时间能到登峰？
有半个多小时。
10 days later, Satoshi Kawaguchi arrives. This time he brings a gift for Wang.
师傅，好久不见了。
刚才我一直等你，他这么慢，这么长时间。
对不起，就是那个郑州市区堵车。哦，不好意思让你等久了。
哎，我说的这么慢。
终于见到了。这次我带来了一个礼物。
这个关公大刀。
就是。
这个大刀好。
我以为郑州大刀是师傅的拿手兵器，看这兵器。可以解开。
这个刀不错。
以后参加比赛就用这个。
可以。
师傅参加比赛的时候用的刀不是很好的，都是不懂武术的人造的，随便做的。所以我想个办法，按照师傅的体格力量，定做一个好的大刀。我现在把那些练功的成果向师傅展示一下，好吗？
这个不着急，明天我带你去个地方。
好。
Early in the morning, Wang brings Kawaguchi to the mountaintop where he practices Kung Fu. He wants to give Kawaguchi a test to see whether he's qualified to learn how to use his beloved weapon.
我也知道有很多人说师傅，你为什么教日本的徒弟？我也能感觉到，可是师傅自己他从来没说过。
95年或者15年，这20年来，每年来2次，一般的人是做不到的，说是达不到。在这20年，他的武术的让利很大。
Wang believes that no other disciple could reach the level of Kawaguchi's Kung Fu. Wang has mixed feelings as he sees Kawaguchi's gradual progress. After a lot of thought, he finally reaches a decision.
窗口进来。你知道这上边供奉这一位是谁吗？
我知道，这位是关公。
我练的刀就是关老爷的大刀，可以称为关公大刀。
哦，
我练的这关公所传的大刀，就是代表和平。
和平
啊，不是用来打仗的、打架的。
是啊，
所以今天我带你来给关老爷上炷香。
好，是
拜一拜。关公这个大刀不是一般人都能学的，你要想学，你首先得去关公庙拜拜关公， 也是经关公批准了。我们这并不是哪一个人说了算，这是民族的一种精神在传播。日本的你到中国也得拜关公。
The spring-autumn long-hilt broadsword skills have been passed down as a symbol of loyalty and faith. They represent the Chinese people's tolerance and generosity. Wang finally feels relieved.
后退，再后退。关公这个大刀啊，它是一种民族精神的启示，也是一种和平。通过传国线学习这个，要传到日本去，要让他知道学着关公大刀的深远意义。
最早来这里，目的是练武。现在到东风，感觉我回到老家一样。我师傅给我起的中国名字叫王凤礼，我师傅王宗仁是我的中国的父亲。
Military force should only be used to maintain peace. Wang Zongren believes that there are no boundaries in the world of Kung Fu. Love is the most fundamental thing. Two months later, the first group of special policemen, trained by Liang Jihong, show up for work with their sticks. After recording the practice of older Kung Fu masters, Chen Tongchuan returns to his school to use the video in teaching traditional Kung Fu skills. He believes legends will only survive if they are passed down to the next generation. Chen Jianfeng puts on his drama as scheduled. The Shaolin 13-movement spear skills are once again seen by the public. These powerful weapons are the continuation of generations of Kung Fu practitioners.